I want everyone to feel included. It's like I say to people, I don't want to go to everything, but I want to be invited, you know? I want to have the choice to, because like, how much does it hurt your feelings when, hi, Tyke, how much
Good
does it hurt
morning,
your
guys.
feelings when you hear about this party? And my mom, who's 85, turned to me and she goes, I'm still mad at so-and-so from elementary school for not inviting me to her pajama party. I go, Mom, when was that? And she's like, 70 something years ago. And I said, you're still upset about it? And she goes, yeah. And I said, do you think it's time to forgive her? And she's like, maybe. Like we're just all like young and innocent and our feelings get hurt and so on and so forth. Tyke, it's great to see you, love. Welcome.
I got in. Thank you.
Yay. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank
So, first of all, thank you for being here. My name's Lynn, for those of you who I haven't met before, and we're here with my dearly beloved friend, Wendy. Wendy and I have been friends for close to 40 years now, which it seems like it was just yesterday when we were
I
young and crazy in Los Angeles, all those years ago. Priyanka is someone that works with us. Priyanka has been with me for about 3 years, and she is, as I like to call her, my right hand, my left hand, the front of my head, the back of my head, the front of my heart, the back of my heart, and everything in between. She is my chief operations officer and runs everything for me. And I literally could not do what I do without her. So I love her
Oh,
dearly. And
thank you.
yeah, she's really precious to me. So she's here running things. And this is basically an opportunity for you to experience some of the work that Wendy and I do. Wendy trained me to channel, and I now channel or have channeled over, I think, almost 25 ascended masters. There's Wendy has trained over 17,000 people. Think about that in
No,
35 years, over
not thousand.
17,000.
Almost 2,000 people.
Oh, sorry,
Me,
1,700.
me personally, me
1,700.
personally, almost
Yeah.
2,000. And then in the classes that I have co-taught, many others.
Yeah. So, Wendy, I had a meditation that I went to in 2017, and in my meditation, Pallas Athena came to me, and she said, "I'm Pallas Athena. Will you come with me?" And I thought, "Daughter of Zeus, how badly can this go?" So I followed her, and she took me underneath the water, showed me a civilization that lived inside the earth, and I was like, "What? I never took acid. I never took drugs. This can't be a flashback. Like, what's going on?" So I reached to the only person that I thought would have any understanding of this, and that was Wendy. And she said, "Oh, maybe this is who you're supposed to get trained to channel with." And I was like, there's no way. I've seen ghosts. I know what happens when they jump into your body. I'm not doing that. And she goes, well, it's not quite like that. So eventually I said yes. And she trained me. And I asked Metatron, the main channel that Wendy channels, I asked him at the time, this was probably late 2016, early 2017. I said, am I going to be good at this? And he took a breath and he stared at me very seriously and he said, you'll be one of the finest. And I took that to heart. And so this has been a practice that to me has meant everything. The ability to channel, as Wendy will explain, we are all naturally channels, but the ability to channel and bring forth these incredible divine messages has been part of my soul's purpose as I'm an oracle. And Wendy and I have, with we call them the Super Six, have
Yes.
been directed to create an extraordinary program next year, bringing forth the wisdom of the ancients. And it's heading towards a bigger program that is called the Akashic Oracle Mystery School of Mastery, to help people to begin to really have mastery of their connection to their own souls and their direct connection to source, and to clear out everything that's in the way. So there's the Super Six are, for me, it's Jesus, whom I call Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, and Hathor. And for Wendy, it's
Metatron, Elijah, and Melchizedek. And I think that there's going to be a sprinkling of others thrown in as we move forward. It's going to be a really deep year next year.
yeah, it's going to be incredible. We're taking people on a journey over the 12 months. So What we wanted to do this evening was last week we met and I brought forth Yeshua, and Wendy brought forth Metatron. And tonight I'm going to be bringing forth Hathor, and Wendy's going to be bringing forth Elijah.
Elijah.
Elijah was Jesus's teacher. And when you guys experience that, it's going to blow your minds, because it's definitely not human. It sounds as if there's a collective that's coming through Wendy as she channels them. And we're going to do it a little differently than last week. We're going to actually do it simultaneously this week, so that they get to interact with all of you and with each other. Just kind of a preview of what's to come. And you can ask questions. You can ask questions about what we're doing. You can ask questions about your own life. What else, Wen? What else?
I think that they both have some really beautiful messages, even outside of the questions. I know that Elijah wants to talk a little bit about the energies next year and the possibilities for your own soul's growth next year. So
yeah. And again, this is a program where this isn't, when I teach, it's kind of a reframing of the 31 certifications I've had. Wendy's had at least that many. We've studied many different modalities. We've both been at this for close to 35 years each, of kind of our paths and our journeys, and we've woven together and woven apart, and we've come back together for this. It's like a promise that we made to God together to do this work. And yeah, exactly. So we don't know what's coming forth, because every class is going to be channeled. So we will be surrendering and opening to the energy of what the wisdom is that they have to bring forth. So you'll get a piece of that today when you watch us do this. And it's going to be intense. It's going to be
life-changing.
Yeah. And they're putting us through these changes. You know how a diamond is a lump of coal, and through severe pressure it becomes a diamond? Well, we are being pressurized, we are being refined, we are being put through our own paces of transformation to clear us out, to prepare us for what's to come next year and then the years after. And ultimately, whether we run this program next year and the year after and the year after, to prepare everyone for the even larger program, we're all on this journey together, which I think is pretty remarkable. I am in a process of softening. I am in a process of feeling safety like I've never felt it. And in that container of safety, what has ever felt unsafe for me is coming to the surface. And I'm dealing things with, like, raging insecurity. And I said that to someone, and they're like, "You insecure?" Because usually I'm just like, cocky and full of bluster and bravado and all that. And believe me, I'm confident about the things I'm confident about, but being able to say, wow, I'm really insecure about this other thing, and let that feeling come up, and to feel all the kind of, uckiness that comes with it. I've given my insecurity the name of Angel Baby. So, and I've personified it into this little creature this little fluffy, it's called a smoshmallow, this little creature. And I just hold on to it, and I'm like, I'm feeling really insecure. And the creature's like, okay, it's okay. And I kiss it. And anyway, so this is part of my process, and it's been highly revealing, highly emotional. I find myself crying at the drop of a hat. It's really tender and really precious. And it's making me more effective in my capacity to love and to help others, through their journey. So it's been really, really extraordinary. Anyway, anything else you want to say, my love?
This is a journey that everyone's going to go through, whether they're conscious of it in this moment or not. That softening, that emerging process. And there's just going to be some of people in your life that walk through the door first, kind of kick things open so that everybody can come in behind. And, keep your eyes on those people, because that will be kind of a sign that this is going to be happening for you as well. No matter if you're studying with Lynn, if you're studying with me, or the two of us combined, all of this is part of our evolutionary process, and we're all going to be going through it. So
Indeed.
that's all I've got to say.
Yeah.
I'd rather bring the big guys in and let them talk about
Yeah.
it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, so we're going to go through our transitions and enjoy. Hathor is the Egyptian goddess of women. She came to me in 1996. She is a force of nature, and she's actually someone that Wendy has also channeled, and she's stunning. So you may see a different form to our faces, a different way in which we speak, as we bring these beings forth. So I'll go in. I'll see you on the other side.
And we always remind you to use your discernment. We bring through lots of different information and energies. Take what feels right to you and let go of what doesn't resonate, okay? Enjoy.
Mm. Greetings, beloved ones. We welcome you. We thank you for heeding our invitation, for bringing yourself present to this space and moment within this time-space continuum. We are joined with beloved Master Elijah. We have come as part of a collective to help a community of souls who have agreed to join us on this journey of the remembering of one's own soul mastery. Each of you have within you, beloved ones, the patterns of mastery. There has been a seeming de-evolution where many have forgotten. They have come to believe that they are the thoughts that have plagued them, that have caused them to think of themselves as small, as not having worth and value. But we are here to remind you, beloveds, of your greatness, of your value, and of the gifts that each of you have, that you bring forth to humanity. Beloved brother, welcome.
Thank you so much for welcoming us into this space. It is our honor to be present with all today. We would like to remind you that your evolutionary process is an inside job, and that you and your soul have a shared vision as to what is for your highest good. We would encourage you at this time to pay close attention to the voice of your own soul. Begin to take that inward journey and trust in your own instincts and intuitions. This coming year is a year of advanced evolutionary possibilities. You may have heard Metatron speaking of the energies of what is 2024. You have the ability to awaken, ascend, expand consciousness to the degree in 1 year that you have been spending 10 years to evolve. So that is a lot of possibility for 1 year. We are referring to it as a sink or swim year. When you hear us say sink, you think of failure. That is not what we speak of. We are speaking of the inner journey. There are many of you that will go internal, that will heal your wounds, that will find the direction of your soul. And in 2025, you will burst forward. For those of you that are swimming in 2024, you will be riding on top of the wave, and it will be as if an explosion is happening within your life and in your consciousness. The explosion is not negative in any way, shape, or form. It is just another type of soul's journey. Neither choice is right or wrong. It is important that you align with your soul as to what feels appropriate to you. There are many of you that say, I'm going to take the fast track next year. And if you are not in alignment with your soul's journey, it will be a difficult year for you. So make sure you are listening. Make sure that you are aligned, beloved ones.
Beloveds, you may come to find that you have many that you would consider to be soul family that will be joining you on these journeys. Understand that many who have been separated are being rejoined, for there is a calibration, a frequency calibration that is occurring for all of you, and you will indeed find strength in numbers. Those of you who are called to come and walk this pathway with us, those of you who are called to come and step into the halls of remembrance, know that you will be given tools, you will be given opportunities for you to delve into the hall of your records, to come to understand the gifts that you possess, that you are meant to share with the world. You will find that there is much that comes to you that says, this seems familiar to me. I must have had mastery in this realm once before. And indeed, beloveds, that will be the truth, and this shall be revealed to you. That which has been on the back burner, shall we say, that which has been collecting dust in the corner is now being brought forth, being prepared, and being shared with others, as well as with self. The frequency is raising for all involved, beloved ones. You are being called back into service, shall we say.
Indeed. And what we would like to remind you, there are many of you that feel that you are small or impotent. Please remember that in your beingness, in your God I am, you carry a vibrational frequency. You anchor that upon the planet. Each and every step you take anchors that frequency. As you evolve, as you raise your frequency, manage your energy, raise your consciousness, you shift your own inner frequency so that you are anchoring greater degrees of light and love and peace upon this planet. Please, whatever form it takes, make sure that you are getting what you need to create greater resonance within the self. This journey is not a mental journey. We are going to be taking you deep down into the bowels of you, into those places where your own mysteries are hidden, your own wisdoms are hidden, and we are going to help you to release that for your highest good and the highest good of the collective. You are becoming a Christ, and that is the whole point of the journey.
As you raise your frequencies, beloved ones, and as you step into the remembrance of what it is to be, as you always have been, you will find that there is much that is being released. There is much that is being shed. You will find that there will be relationships that become outmoded for you. Those of friends, those of family, those of occupations, even that where you have chosen to live, you will find that there will indeed be many changes that are coming forth. Understand that there is a gathering that is happening, a shift that is occurring. That of becoming the Christ is indeed a journey within. So you will notice that as you continue to take that journey, there is much that you have held on to externally to you, that you have put your energy and your powers into. Beloveds, any thoughts that you have indeed will manifest. So you will find, I am thinking in a way that is disempowering to myself and others. And you will allow yourselves to begin to think differently, because you will allow yourselves to listen at a frequency that will speak to you of that which has been hidden, that which has been tucked away, that which seems to be a mystery. And when you recognize this, you will say, yes, this has always been the truth of me all along. And this is what we are here to help you to actualize.
Beloved Hathor, would it be appropriate to offer the space for questions?
That was exactly my thought as well, beloved Elijah.
Beautiful.
We share a commonality in our love for all of you, as do the others. If there are any of you that have questions and wish to engage with us, you can ask questions of any form that you desire. How may we be of the greatest assistance to you?
So we would ask, what is your heart's desire? What is it that is most important to you? What do you feel is your soul's journey? Anyone?
I do have a question. I've been working with Metatron and you, Elijah, for a good long period of time. And I'm finally feeling like I'm on the path, finally. I know we're always on the path, but it's feeling it is a different thing. And I've felt such a connection to Yeshua. I feel like he's always walking beside me. And but there's always something separating us, like a road in terms of my consciousness and awareness. So with Elijah, with Yeshua, it would be, what is our connection primarily, rather than my interpretation of it?
All right. Yes, indeed. And we would say that the only separation is in your imagination, that you have not yet been able to imagine that you are an aspect of us as we are an aspect of you. The understanding that we would like to lay at your feet today is mastery, that you have come back to this place in time to remember and to share with others that you are the master, as Yeshua is the master, that you are the master as Elijah and Hathor and all are the masters.
Thank you.
Beloved one, when there is a trauma that occurs that one is in observance of, understand that there is a part of the mind that will close off this memory, for the pain causes a disturbance. Should you allow yourself to look within your own kosh, you shall find that there is trauma that's associated with beloved Yeshua, that you have closed yourself from remembering, from feeling. And in this, you have caused a sense of separation for you to go in and to allow yourself to say, yes, this was so painful. I have cordoned myself off from the connection with it. To bless it, to know that you are there at that moment, to bring love, and the terror that struck you still resonates within you, for you to allow this seeming healing to occur, you would find that it would open a connection for you. Does this resonate within you?
It does. It does.
So allow yourself to do this work. Call upon beloved Metatron and Maelestra, and within that you will find yourself deeply connected to him, for he does invite you to be as close with him as you have ever been.
Thank you.
Indeed, beloved. Indeed. We thank you for asking such a question. It is indeed revealing of your strength. Are there any others that wish to come forth at this time? We then thank you for your presence. We thank you for responding. One last word we should leave with you, beloved ones, is that whatever it is that you choose to be your path within your existence, understand that there will always be guidance. There will always be the helping hand. Ask for what it is that you desire, and allow everything that is meant to be for you to be given to you. Beloved Elijah, is there anything else that you would like to leave us with at this time?
Yes, indeed. We would ask you to remember those places where you contract your energy, when you are in fear, when you are in pain, when you are uncertain. We would ask you to take a breath and expand. And indeed, please call upon us. When you call, each and every one of us show up every single time you call. If you do not hear us or see us, that is of no importance. We are there with you. Feel us, know us. Let us be your tools. Let us be your guidance. We have all in the unseen made a commitment to humanity. Our commitment is your evolution. And so we bow to you, we honor you. Thank you for choosing this path and this journey. So be it.
We thank you, beloved ones. On behalf of all, we give you our blessings and our greetings and our love always. And indeed, we shall speak with you again.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you here today.
Truly. Truly, truly, truly.
We hope that you received what you needed.
I did.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
I would love to go with you guys on your trip of the initiates next year, but
Yeah.
financially, I just can't figure out how to do it. And I don't want there to be a tipping point in my life where I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble here. But I read so much good stuff and about Mary Magdalene and Joshua. And oh my gosh, Lynn, your book. I love that book on Mary Magdalene. I seriously take it to bed with me and I read all over it. It just makes me feel so good at night. And I love the one this morning about the light within us. Oh my gosh, I can't. And I just gave that book to my girlfriend and she said, I told you I don't want to read this book. It's like, okay, you know what? Throw it away. If you don't want to give it to someone, it doesn't make any difference. But I think there's a bifurcation maybe in our relationship. So I don't quite understand how someone can't feel that love and that joy.
Right.
But my husband has been in and out of the hospital. There's hospital bills. It's going to be accruing and coming. But I know that's probably my path to go that way. I'm trying to figure it out.
So
Maybe-
Tyke, let Wendy and I have a conversation with you. You know, we've definitely got payment plans that are available. And if you're meant to be here, we in spirit will find a way. Bye, Diane. You know, we'll find a way to make that happen for you, my love.
How do I find, is that my path? I mean, is that really a nudge, a knock, a push, pull?
May I get some clarity on your question? Are you talking about the retreats or the year-long program?
The year-long program.
Okay. All right. So the year-long program is offered in 3 4-month pods, trimesters, right? And you're welcome to take 1, 2, 3, or all. And we do work really hard to make it doable for everyone. So let's have a conversation offline and see what it is that can be created. And that's for everyone, right? If you want to do it, come and talk to us and we'll see what's possible. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys so much.
We hope that people will never allow the money to be what prevents them from doing something that Spirit is calling them to do. And so Spirit has charged us with being helpers in that case. Okay.
Yeah. Metatron has always said, ask God, ask Source for what it is that you need, and it'll be provided. You know? And we'll work with you. We'll figure something else to take, I
Yeah.
promise.
Thank you for asking.
Peggy,
I
thank
love
you for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Good to see you again, Tyke.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Tyke, I have your number. I'm in Holland on vacation right now.
Oh,
And
good for you.
yeah, I came into town to surprise a dear friend, and he was certainly surprised. It was absolutely
Oh.
precious.
That's sweet.
Yeah. He lives in Canada, and he happened to be over here visiting family, and I flew in, and he's visiting with friends. In fact, he's the one, oh, you'll love this story. He is the one who transcribed every single word that Magdalene wrote that created the book that you love so dearly. His name is Willem van Galen, and he's actually downstairs. And
I know Willem.
yeah,
You know, Willem?
Just
Okay.
just a little bit, just chatting with him like online. Me and
here.
Beverly.
So here's what I'm gonna do. He's downstairs,
You know, walk it down.
we're actually at the home of our dear friend Lynn Klocka, and Lynn is one of 3 people who did the editing on the book. And it was brought forth by Hathor that Lynn and the 2 other friends that did the editing are aspects of the 3 wise men. And Lynn, the gift that Lynn brought to Jesus at his birth was gold. And I had a golden cartouche that had my name, Lynn. We had the same spelling. And I gave it to her as a gift to say thank you for the editing. So she's wearing that now. But let me see. Willem? Willem? There's someone on here that wants to say hi to you. This is Tyke Malik.
Oh, Ty.
Hi, Willem.
Hey, Ty.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh,
I'm just going to go to a quiet corner for a minute.
oh,
There we go.
nice to see you.
Same here. Wow, this was such a surprise today. You know the story by now, I think.
You mean you and Beverly or what?
No,
Which story?
me and I came here today to meet Lynn Klock with Jörg Schlotterer. You know, the 3 of us were going to spend some time together. So I arrived here. I walk into the room here, and who's standing there waiting for me? Lynn. I couldn't believe it. It was just, cognitive dissonance. I was thinking, but on which continent am I right now? It was like I stepped into a portal, and there she was, right?
Because I live in New York, and I flew in to surprise him.
Yeah.
So very, very fun.
Hey,
Anyway,
Priya.
this is the end of the.
Hey, I
the club
loved
with
your
Wendy, so
surprise
Yeah.
video.
we were just.
Yeah, well, nice to see you all. Very beautiful.
I said Willem, and she said, I know Willem, and I said, oh, he's in the house. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to bring the phone down.
He's in the house.
Hey, listen, Wendy and I will reach out to you, and we'll figure something out. Okay. If your
Okay.
soul is meant to be there, we'll find some way to get you there. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say goodnight. Love you
Wow,
all.
Willem, it's so wonderful to see you.
Same here. Thank you very much, and have a great evening.
Thank
Wherever
you.
you are just now.
Yeah.
It's noon.
Have a great time.
Good morning, good
Okay.
afternoon, and good night.
Yeah, good night.
Anyway, Priyanka and Wendy, thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Beautiful.
Bye.
We'll
Thank
talk to you all soon.
Tata. Love you, Lynn. Take care, you guys. Have a great weekend.
We will.
Mwah.
Thank you. Much love.